Hey, what's up guys? My name's John. On this channel, we do food and travel videos. So if you're into that, consider subscribing. Now, a couple of years ago, we had these awesome creme brulee souffle pancakes in Hong Kong. And I have to say, that has got to be one of the most memorable desserts we've had on our travels so far. So today, I'm going to try to recreate them in our kitchen. All right, let's go. First off, we're going to warm up some custard on a low heat. This is just bottled custard, but you can make your own if you really wanna. Now it's looking kind of runny, so we're gonna thicken that up by adding some cornflour dissolved in water. Then whisk it up because we don't want to see any lumps. Then we're going to transfer that beautiful, luscious custard into a jug using a sieve, just in case there are any lumps. It's gotta be nice and smooth. Then pop it in the fridge. In a bowl, we want 2 egg yolks, 20 grams of milk, and 10 grams of vegetable oil. Give it a good whisk until it's nice and uniform. This recipe calls for vanilla essence. We're gonna add about 1/4 teaspoon of it. Continue whisking until it has a nice and foamy appearance, kinda like this. Using a sieve, add 30 grams of plain flour and continue to mix until fully combined. At this point, your forearms are probably aching. You gotta keep going. You got this. Once the mixture looks kind of gooey and gluggy, but smooth, you can stop. Put 3 egg whites in a separate bowl and add a teaspoon of white vinegar. Then we're gonna beat these eggs up and add 40 grams of white sugar in 3 parts while still beating the eggs. We want all that sugar to be dissolved. Do this until you get stiff peaks. I repeat, it's gotta be stiff. Yeah, that's looking pretty stiff in my opinion. Now we want to add that glossy meringue to the first mixture in 3 equal parts and whisk it in. We need to be gentle here guys, we've got to be delicate. None of that rough action, please. So we're looking for a pale yellow color that is streak free, which lets you know it's mixed properly. And for the final part of the meringue, I found it works best if you fold it in using a spatula. Go gentle and try not to overmix it. We want it to be as airy and fluffy as possible. Time to transfer some of that fluffy batter into a piping bag. You can use a big spoon or ladle as well, but I found it easier with a piping bag. I'm going to be extra and use this multifunction pot, but you can use a pan as well. Make sure it's preheated and give it some oil. And finally, it's piping time. We want to make a couple of decent sized pancakes, which will depend on how deep your pan is because these babies are gonna rise. Now we're gonna pour a bit of water into the pan and cover it to let it steam for 1 minute. Once you remove the lid, it should look a bit bigger. Now add a little bit more batter on top, which will give it a bit more height. Replace the lid again for another 2 minutes. 2 minutes up, it's time to flip. You can see they're pretty swole now. Be as gentle as possible as they can be quite delicate. Then we're gonna cover it for another 2 minutes. And there you have it, Japanese souffle pancakes. Nice and thick and still got a bit of jiggle. Take the custard out of the fridge and pour some onto them gorgeous pancakes. Put a heaping of caster sugar on top and torch the sugar until it's nice and caramelized. And we're done. Creme brulee souffle pancakes. And that's it guys. My take on the creme brulee souffle pancakes. Not too bad, huh? All right, taste time. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Pancakes, nice and light, airy, fluffy, not too sweet, but that's where the custard comes into play. That there is a little bit sweet, but overall, pretty decent pancakes right there. And with these pancakes, you can put any kind of toppings. I've gone the lazy route and just poured some ready-made custard. And of course with that brulee gives it that extra crunch. It's pretty good. Give it a go guys. And that's it guys. You see how easy that was? I thought they turned out pretty decent. Now if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more cooking on this channel, please let us know by leaving a comment and a thumbs up. That's it from me. I'll see you in the next video.